So it's Thanksgiving, and we don't do Thanksgiving like most people do. There's no turkey in sight, but there is steak, because we like steak. So why? I mean, I eat turkey pretty much every day anyway, so anyway, we like steak. So we're going with some steak, and on the side we're gonna do some sweet potato mash, which Chanel is gonna teach me how to do because she's the master at it. She's really fucking good at it. What else do we have? We got some asparagus, bacon wrapped asparagus in the background here that we'll get to. And is there something else?
I made sauteed mushrooms.
Sauteed mushrooms. And they smell really bomb. I can smell them right now. I can't believe I forgot. Sorry
and we
that.
have keto-friendly cheesecake bites. They're pumpkin cheesecake bites.
Pumpkin cheesecake bites, because I love pumpkin pie, and this is, well, I like cheesecake too. So it's like a happy medium. It's the best of both worlds, actually. So anyway, so we're going to start with these sweet potatoes, right? So I already washed them. You got to wash off your sweet potatoes, guys, if you don't know how to do that. You wash off your stuff. Otherwise, you're eating dirt and grime and whatever the hell else the person that picked this and put it in the store had on their hands. So they're washed. I'm going to take my trusty gold fork, and I'm going to poke some holes in this thing so it doesn't explode in the microwave, because I'm going to make them in the microwave because I'm all about convenience and I'm hungry. So I don't really want to wait for these things. But they actually cook really well in the microwave as long as you poke enough holes. And the other trick is you got to wrap these things up in paper towel. Moist paper towel.
Wax on, wax off.
You don't want to get it too wet, but if you don't get wet enough, it doesn't stick. That's some WAP right there. Some wet ass potato. Okay, so these are ready to go in the microwave. I'm gonna throw them in there, like so. We'll try 15 minutes on these. These are pretty good sized potatoes.
So you can do 2 at a time?
Yeah, well, we're gonna do 2 at a time. We're gonna find out. What's the worst that could happen? They explode or catch on fire. We're fine, whatever. We just won't have any potatoes. We'll go keto for the night. Next, we're gonna season the steaks and then throw them on the grill. But the seasoning process is, well, it's a process, so Chanel's gonna help me out with that. It's simple for Chanel, it's not simple for me. My idea of seasoning is throw some salt and pepper on there, maybe a little bit of chili powder, and throw it on the damn grill, and it's not the same. She's kind of like, Chanel's brought the finer points of seasoning food into my world.
No, filet is different.
Huh?
Filet is different. Filet is very basic.
Oh, well, never mind. So I just talked her all up. And it's like some basic bitch shit, but whatever. All right, well, I'll show it to you guys. Here we go. Okay, let's get this party started. So, first things first, I believe, because that's how we usually do it with steak.
Yes.
Is the oil. Today we're using extra virgin olive oil.
And the lid is already off, so be careful when you tilt it.
Right, well, I kind of figured. So, a little dab will do you, but you also don't want to, you want to use enough. That's pretty good. Better to have too much than not enough is my philosophy.
You just want to make sure that you have enough to coat both sides. So you're going to rub it on either side.
That's pretty good.
Yes, that's perfect. You're going to rub it on either side, and then we'll put on the freshly cracked salt and freshly cracked pepper.
Massaging, that doesn't sound right.
And flip it and put it on the other side.
I was going to say massaging the meat, but no.
Well, I guess that's better than beating your meat, bruh.
Oh, we're not doing that either. Alright, do I need more? Because it's not...
I think you have enough.
A lot of it got over here.
Yeah, that's
how
like
we do
there's
it.
enough on the sheet. You just have to.
See?
put it
Oh,
on
look at
the
that.
side.
See? Flying by the seat of our pants, adapting and overcoming. Alright, so we are coated, I would say. What do you think?
We are.
Alright, so next,
Wash your hands.
yes, wash your hands, because you don't want to fuck around and get...
And always wash your hands before you touch your meat, your vegetables. I'm just
right.
saying, dude.
Alright, so next is salt and pepper in that order. We'll go with the salt first. I can't stand this thing, but I'm going to do it anyway.
That's good.
That's a lot of salt.
Yeah, you only need like 2 cracks per side. That's good.
Alright, we're going to flip it. Go again.
That's good.
See that? Alright, so we are done with the salt. Time for the pepper. I don't really like pepper.
You just put enough on to give it a little bit of flavor. You don't go over the top with it.
No, you can really ruin your steak with the pepper, in my opinion. Alright, so that is peppered and salted. Next. I don't know what's next because that's usually where we stop. So there's a stick of butter and an old jar of mustard. No, it's minced garlic.
Do you want me to explain this one to you?
You're gonna have to because
Okay, so since you're it's from the thing. So since you're gonna barbecue the fillets today,
yes,
you're gonna brown either side, make sure that they're cooked to what, medium? We're gonna do medium today?
yeah, we usually shoot for medium rare, but
Okay.
sometimes
So medium rare.
they hit medium.
And when that's done, I'm going to take this garlic and I'm going to saute it in some butter, because usually if you cook them like on the stovetop, you can kind of like cook it with the butter, and that's how you finish it off when it starts to get that crispiness.
So there's nothing, none of this is going on here right now. This is for...
That is for later, but I wanted to make sure that we touched on that for everybody else.
Well, I'm glad we touched on that because this shit was going on here had you not stepped in. So, I'm going to go throw these on the grill. Several YouTube channels where they talk about cooking steak, cooking the perfect steak. And if they ever watch this, they're probably going to be talking all kinds of shit. And all I can say is, I'm bigger than you. So, it doesn't matter if my steak's as good as yours. This is a fitness channel.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good, baby. Everybody watch out. Last call for some alcohol. And don't forget to tip. The sun went down, but we still rolling. The band's still going, playing all the hits. I guess I'm now too legit to quit. I'm coming out the jacket cause we're turning up the heat. I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat. It's time to make
I Googled the temperature that they're supposed to come out at. So, we Googled it, and for fillets, the medium rare temperature is 140 when you take it off the grill. And the medium temperature is 155. So Chanel likes her steak a little bit more done than I do. So we just came to a happy medium rather than trying to figure out which steak is which. Did them all the same, and I took them off at 145. So let's see the temperature actually.
Breeds properly this time?
Come on. Yeah! What else do we have going? My potatoes.
Yeah.
Check on the potatoes. This almost fucking fell. Check on
You okay
check on
over there?
I'm fucking hungry. Check on the potatoes, and then we had to do another 15 minutes on the potatoes because they just weren't ready. You can tell that potatoes are done. You just feel them. If they're soft to the touch and they have a little give to them, they're probably done. If they're still hard like a fucking football, throw it back in because it's not done. But don't burn your hand when you do it. Unless somebody just grab the damn thing and burn their fucking hand and blame it on Paul. So, yeah, be careful. So we'll check on that. Your dessert looks like it's sitting there on the stove too. This might be ready.
It's cooling.
It's cooling. And the asparagus is just sitting there lonely waiting for us to eat. So, alright, it's coming together. Let me check on everything. I got a butter knife, but they should be, if they're done, you can cut these things open with a freaking paper clip. Yeah, they're done. Fucking hot. Jesus Christ. Alright. So we're gonna get this stuff out of there, and it needs to go into the bowl, I assume?
Into the bowl.
Alright, so I need a
So you're
freaking...
gonna get a spoon and you're gonna scrape the meat out of the potato.
Can't use a fork, huh?
I prefer to use a spoon so that you make sure that you get it all out.
That's all we got out of that. Alright, hold on. All is not lost.
Yeah, clearly you're never the one that makes this.
God damn it, it's fucking hot! Can't even grab the fucking thing. You know what I'm gonna do?
Grab a
Check 'em
fork.
out.
Here, grab a fork.
No,
Hold it up with the
tongs,
fork.
but okay.
Oh, you can do tongs too. But the fork won't get in your way as much.
If you're making this for a lot of people, little tip, you're gonna need more than 2 potatoes. It's just me and Chanel doesn't eat this stuff. So, I'm able to get away with this. We're actually getting a lot of potato out of this. I made a mess of this, as you guys can see. So, I won't be having my own cooking. Well, I guess this technically is my own cooking show right now. I don't think I'm gonna get picked up by Food Network, though. Hey!
Yeah.
I'm like, let me bites now. We're gonna mash them up a little bit.
Does that suffice for you?
I I'm fine with it. I was fine with it before I mashed it.
Okay,
All
so
right.
now we're going to go over to your ingredients.
Okay.
Now, I was anticipating you having more meat to work with, so we may have to just kind of...
That's not very nice.
I wasn't even... You're terrible. So, okay.
Yeah,
I was anticipating there being more potato to work with.
Right.
So I was going to tell you to use 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, but we're just going to start with 1 tablespoon, and if we have to work up from there, we will. But for now, we're just going to do 1 tablespoon of coconut oil.
1 tablespoon of coconut oil coming right up. All right. Oh, Jesus. All right, that about right?
Yeah, we'll just run with it.
Jesus Christ. It's coming. My thumb's going. That is what it is. I don't care. This is not... You know what? This is Big Paul's YouTube, so I can do whatever I want. All right, there you go. Are you severely grossed out at home yet?
Okay,
All right.
So stir that in.
I can't eat this. It's going to be sick. Okay.
You can, it's not going to hurt you.
Oh, it tastes like coconut.
Duh. Okay, so that actually should be...
That's a lot.
That should be enough for that. That's why I was saying, like, if you have really big yams or sweet potatoes, like if you had probably twice as much meat, then you would do 2 tablespoons. But 1 tablespoon should be enough. Just make sure you stir it in enough. Trader Joe's Pure Bourbon Vanilla Extract. So for this, we are going to do a teaspoon.
And I
Is it
do know...
half a teaspoon? I think
That's
it's
half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon.
How many are we doing?
Just 1 spoon.
I do know how to pour. Yeah. That's how you do that, people.
Slightly under poured, but that's fine. That's good. Okay. You got ground cinnamon, and you have 3 packets of Truvia, which is your stevia.
Ground cinnamon. How much ground cinnamon are we doing?
1 full teaspoon.
Did you do this earlier?
I did it with the stupid
Christ.
the pumpkin spice.
Hold on. We're not going to be...
Yeah, don't do what I did earlier.
Actually, why don't I... Oh, never mind. Just do it, Paul. Alright. More?
That should be good.
Alright, and that goes in.
Yes.
Alright.
And then your 3 packets of Truvia. Or stevia extract, or sweet and low, whichever one you guys want to use.
We're going with Truvia Stevia. Always go with stevia for your sweeteners. If you can have a choice in the sweetener you use, always go with stevia. Alright, we got some stevia. Now we're gonna mix that up, I assume.
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
You ready to taste test it?
That's it? It's done?
That should be it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's not so complicated. It's just a matter of memorizing shit.
Alright.
Okay, so just like dip your fork in it or dip your finger in it. Just taste test it. Enough to where you can get a good flavor on it. Or that. That works too.
You told me to get my fork already dipped in there.
I wasn't saying like take a forkful. What do you think? Good? Does
Yeah,
it?
that's pretty good.
Okay, does it need anything else?
It tastes like sweet potato pie. All right, I'm ready to eat. I've been ready to eat. So here it is. Take a good look at it because it's going to be gone very soon. I'm like drooling over this thing. All right, so we're going to scarf this down. There was time for garlic butter, but I'm tired of fucking waiting. So I just told you, no, fuck it. I don't want to wait. I want to eat my food.
Sorry,
It
kind of
looks
hard for me
weird.
to like film and cook at the same time.
Yeah, whatever. And I have ginger beer, which is not beer, obviously. It's 0 sugar. So I'm gonna crack open this. There, that was touch and go for a minute. And scarf this down. Chanel's gonna put the camera down and scarf hers down. Thank you so much for helping me with my Thanksgiving-ish dinner.
You're welcome. I don't know, man. I think that this should be the new tradition because this looks way better than fucking turkey.
Yeah, next time I just gotta do more potatoes or whatever the hell. We'll figure that out better. But it actually is plenty enough for me, and there's actually more. So if I like it and I still want more, which I probably will. Oh, and there's cheesecake.
Yes.
Don't forget the cheesecake.
The pumpkin cheesecake.
That's gonna be bomb. So, yeah, time to scarf this down. And I've waited long enough, so have you. And happy Thanksgiving in our weird way that we do it. Enjoy. Perfect. Perfect. That came out perfect. And then right after I say that, Nick just like won't come off. No, that's a good color. No, it's not neat.
I know, but your food just looks so good. I don't want to stop filming it.
Let's go.
Okay, now I'm gonna eat mine.
Okay. We gotta get up early because we got a big day tomorrow. Or Saturday, actually.
You have a big day. Dum dum dum. Next episode.
Next episode. This is the dessert that Chanel prepared. It is pumpkin cheesecake bites. Well, that's why they're small. I just burped up my steak. So anyway, I'm gonna try this one. This whipped cream is handmade.
Oh yes.
From freaking scratch. She whipped that thing for about a half an hour.
It takes like 10-15 minutes.
So I'm gonna be massaging the cramps out of her forearms later. And can I try it? Is it alright?
Okay, just make sure you pick it up from the bottom.
Start it from the bottom. There it is. Ready? Look at that. Okay.
I've never made them before, so if they suck, don't hate me. What do you think?
Tastes like you bought it in the store.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's good. That's really good.
Well, and this way you're like not overeating either, because you're just having like the little bite.
Is this all I get? There's more.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you can have more if you want, but...
You don't want me to?
No, I'm just... You have your shoot on Saturday, so...
I know.
You also ate all the sweet potatoes that we made.
I know.
Good?
You're wrong. Oh, so good. Oh my god.
Sweet.
Really good. But the way you made these are not bad for you.
They're keto, so they're bad for you if you're on a low-fat diet.
Oh, never mind
So
that.
that's why I was like, yeah, 3 is good for you.
Alright, well the potatoes that we made earlier, that you showed me how to make.
Yeah, those are fine for you guys.
Yeah, those were healthy. Those were sugar substitute, and we didn't use butter, we used coconut oil, right? Mm-hmm. There you go. Alright, well I'm gonna stop at 3, at least while Chanel's looking. And be ready for my thing on Saturday, but we'll talk about that later. Or maybe we'll talk about it next episode. Right?
Yes, that'll be the next
Okay,
episode.
that's what we'll do. Alright. Alright, well happy Thanksgiving everybody. Cheers to you, and hope yours was really good. I'm like really sleepy.
Perfect.